Prepare to be amazed by the nautical giant of our time, the icon of the seas. Step aside traditional skyscrapers as we delve into the world of the largest cruise ship ever built. Stretching a staggering 365 meters, with 2,800 rooms and a weight of 250,000 tons, this ship is more than just a means of travel. It's a floating city redefining luxury and innovation on the high seas. Equipped with 22 elevators, it transcends the concept of a cruise ship, embodying a futuristic floating metropolis. This episode of Luxury Trend takes you on an exploratory voyage into the heart of this awe-inspiring maritime marvel. Don't miss out on uncovering more extraordinary feats like this. Subscribe to Luxury Trend now and join us on this incredible journey of discovery. Ever wondered about the logistics of lifeboats on such a massive vessel? It's a thought that might cross your mind when you consider the colossal scale of the icon of the seas. Constructing a building on land is challenging, but building a ship like this is a whole different ballgame. This floating wonder is not just about size. It's a hub of luxury and entertainment with 40 restaurants, a water park, and even its own version of Central Park. It's comparable to a skyscraper, except it sails the globe with nearly 10,000 passengers. The icon of the seas is an engineering marvel, outclassing the Titanic fivefold and standing 35 meters taller than the Eiffel Tower. Imagine the Chrysler Building afloat and extended. That's the scale we're talking about. In 2024, it will eclipse the current record holder, the Wonder of the Seas, adding an extra 3 meters and 2 more decks. This extraordinary project, taking about 2.5 years, was undertaken by Mayor Turco Shipyard, a top European shipbuilder located in the crossroads of Turkey and Finland. Before the first steel was cut, the icon of the seas journey began in a cutting-edge virtual world. Royal Caribbean's Advanced Innovation Lab, affectionately known as the Cave in Miami, served as the birthplace of this ship's design. Here, in a room transformed by virtual reality, teams meticulously scrutinized renderings, viewing the ship from every angle to finalize its design. This process laid the groundwork for the physical construction that would soon take place. The ship's construction honored maritime traditions, beginning with the steel cutting and keel laying ceremonies. These pivotal moments unfolded in a dry dock, a large, empty basin designed to be filled with water. The steel cutting marked the beginning, with the first steel pieces being precisely crafted. Then, during the keel laying, the ship's foundational sections were set in place. A highlight of the icon ceremony was the use of a mammoth 3,000-ton crane to lift the enormous steel block into the dock. The construction from there resembled a colossal game of building blocks or Tetris, with each piece methodically added to create the floating giant. Constructing the icon of the seas was a feat of precision and innovation, differing significantly from skyscraper construction. In the shipyard, engineers meticulously built each of the 2,800 staterooms and other components in separate blocks. These pieces were then transported, stacked, and welded together from the base upwards, a process unique to shipbuilding. Unlike skyscrapers, which rise from a foundation using heavy materials like concrete and glass, the icon of the seas was assembled using extra strong steel and curved sheet metal. These lighter materials are essential for the ship's buoyancy and stability at sea, showcasing the distinctive challenges and solutions in maritime engineering. The construction of the icon of the seas presented unique engineering challenges, particularly with the Aquadome. This glass and steel marvel, standing 25 meters tall and spanning 50 meters wide, is the largest structure of its kind on any cruise ship. Positioning such a heavy element higher up on the ship posed significant challenges to stability and the ship's center of gravity. To address these concerns, engineers carried out extensive testing during the design phase to guarantee the structure's viability. The Aquadome was meticulously crafted by assembling 12 individual modules made of steel, glass, and aluminum, creating a unified, awe-inspiring feature that exemplifies advanced maritime engineering. The construction of the icon of the seas Aquadome, a structure with 673 glass panels, showcased exceptional engineering. Its placement, a curved design at the ship's front, required a specialized setup with 500 meters of suspension cables, taking over 6 hours for the precise placement and welding. Over 8 months, the ship took shape in a dry dock before transitioning to an outfitting dock for final touches like furniture. This phase involved flooding the dry dock and maneuvering the ship with 5 tugboats. The culmination of this intricate process was a series of comprehensive sea trials, testing everything from engines to steering systems over several days and hundreds of kilometers. These trials, crucial for assessing the ship's seaworthiness, highlight the rigorous and detailed approach to maritime engineering and construction. It's natural to wonder how the icon of the seas, akin to a floating skyscraper, manages to stay afloat. The answer lies in the principle of buoyancy. For an object to float, it must displace an amount of water equivalent to its own weight. Despite its immense size, the icon is minuscule compared to the ocean's vastness. Its design cleverly utilizes open spaces to balance its weight effectively. The choice of materials is also crucial. Unlike traditional skyscrapers that rely on heavy materials like concrete and masonry, the icon is primarily constructed from extra-strong steel. This, along with the air-filled spaces within the ship, significantly reduces its overall density compared to water. The icon of the seas cleverly integrates interior design elements to maintain its lightness, such as using thin layers of marble finishes that appear heavier than they are. But the real key to its buoyancy lies beneath the surface, the hull. Unlike smaller boats with V-shaped hulls, designed for speed and maneuverability through choppy waves, albeit with less stability, cruise ships like the icon employ U-shaped hulls. These wider, rounded hulls are ideal for distributing weight and water efficiently, accommodating the ship's larger size and the wealth of onboard amenities. While this design might slightly reduce speed, it significantly enhances stability, ensuring passenger comfort and minimizing seasickness. This concept of specialized design for stability is mirrored in the architecture of skyscrapers. Structures like the Burj Khalifa and Jeddah Tower feature a Y-shaped, 3-walled core. This innovative design provides enhanced stability against wind forces, diverging from the traditional 4-walled approach. Both in maritime and architectural engineering, these tailored designs are critical for balancing the demands of size, weight, and functionality, ensuring both safety and comfort. Powering the icon of the seas for its nearly 10,000 guests at sea involves 6 multi-fuel engines that run on liquefied natural gas, a cleaner alternative to diesel. This innovative approach significantly reduces emissions. Furthermore, while docked, the ship conserves energy by connecting to local electric grids, eliminating the need to run its engines continuously. This dual system of LNG propulsion and shore power connectivity not only ensures efficient energy use, but also aligns with environmental sustainability efforts. As we delve into the limits of cruise ship size, it's natural to ponder if there's a point where they become too large. The icon of the seas, despite some criticisms for its enormity, has already broken records for pre-bookings, highlighting the demand for such colossal vessels. However, the possibility of building even larger ships faces constraints beyond engineering challenges. Many ports cannot accommodate megaships due to space limits, environmental issues like pollution, and concerns about over-tourism. The growth of cruise ships, unlike skyscrapers stretching skywards, might be restricted by the capacity of ports. This limitation suggests that while we continue to push engineering boundaries on land, the expansion of cruise ship sizes might not extend as far into the ocean as we could imagine. That wraps up today's exploration of the world's largest cruise ship. What are your thoughts on these maritime giants? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Luxury Trend, and ring the notification bell for more exciting content.